my channel. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little farm sensory bin. So let's get started. So I'm gonna put the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing, but let's start with what we need to gather. So I'm gonna show you that you're gonna wanna have a bin, and this is just a regular plastic bin. I think it's like 9 by 12. I got it at the dollar store. You know, I absolutely love the dollar store. You're going to obviously gather some farm animals. And with that, you know, I always like to put some little learning. So I'm adding some of our sound cards from our 1-year-old workbook. So if you don't have it yet, this is the 1-year-old workbook. It talks about different rhymes. Like it's a language development workbook you can use, but we can talk about this later. So there are a bunch of flashcards that are created from the different farm animals. So I grabbed the ones that match the animals that I'm going to be using on our bin. So I have a little calf or a little cow, and I have sheep. So we're gonna be working with the moo and the ba and the vocabulary for that. We are going to be, I disassemble a Mother's Day flowers that I got. And this is a little bit of a Play-Doh ball that I found so that it can stand. So these are the leaves of some flowers. So I cut off the flowers and just kept the leaves. So we're gonna be using that. And I cut some yellow flowers and some purple flowers. And this is a recreation of a bin that we saw on Instagram. So we're kind of taking that inspiration and building it ourselves, because sometimes the best way is when you just copy somebody. No, you just kind of want to take inspiration from everybody, and then that way you're going to be able to see how they use, what materials they use, and then you're going to be able to do them yourself. I have, of course, little bushes. So I have green pom-poms. These are cut out from a Play-Doh kit. They are plastic. And I found this little, I don't know, I think it's like a rubber band for your hair. And always have these. These are cupcakes and they're silicone. So we're just gonna see what we do with that. Kind of make a little bush. Not from the inspiration, but I always like to use little rocks. So these are just rocks from outside. And I only have 4 because my little one tends to throw things suddenly. So try not to add. And I found a little duck from one of the little figurines. I'm also bringing some, I'm subscribed to Chickadee's subscription box. They're like sensory stuff. So for the May, they send split peas. It's supposed to be like a flower garden theme, so we're not gonna use everything, but there's a little spoon, so we're gonna be using that. And these will be available on the shop because I just ordered them wholesale. And they're little wood containers so that, you know, for the fine motor skill of the game, they're gonna be pouring. But you can have any spoon that you have and any little cups. I just thought, since we just got that, we'll be using that. We are going to be putting our base first. I'm just gonna use all of it. There's about, I'm gonna say about 2 cups and a half, 2 or 3 cups. And this is going to be our base. You can also use corn, or you can use Cheerios or flour, basically anything that you want to use as a base. If you don't want to use food, you can also use shredded paper. A bunch of green pom-poms could also be the base, so it doesn't always have to be food. So we're gonna start assembling, our little small world. So it's gonna be a small world until we add the pouring and the scooping materials. So we can do that. these flowers are from our Mother's Day that just passed, so we just kind of took those. And I think I'm going to see if I can dry them to use them later and see how that works. They might kind of shred everywhere. Let me see if I put that. There we go. They might not last because, you know, with little ones, you don't know. So we're gonna assemble our little pom-poms, see what they do with that. Let's put our little animals. So this is mama and baby. And these are kind of big. Usually people use like little ones, but we use what we have because otherwise we'll be spending, see, this one doesn't even stand up. So you might have to live in the flowers. You're gonna be hiding in the flowers. See if he can find you. So that's basically it. I'm going to put the little cards so that we remember how to use them. We can match them and we can practice. I'm gonna add you on this side. We have the cow, we have the moon. Maybe we can, actually I'm gonna keep them on this side because I don't want him to lose it. And we are going to be offering our little scooping elements. See if we don't have enough lentils. And that way they can play and they can scoop. So we are going to take this to Manu and see how he likes to play with it. So let me give you a close-up. This is what we came up with as a result of our inspiration we saw on Instagram. So now the real test is let's take it to our baby and see how he likes it. All right?